All right, guys. Well, here's a little monologue. Basically, because my day's just starting. The weirdest fucking sleep schedule. It's probably like 10 o'clock at night right now, Saturday night. Today's September 5th, because it was my dad's 76th birthday today, which was really cool to be able to. I didn't get to see him or anything, but just the fact that he's made it this far. My dad's a wonderful guy. I know for a fact that if I didn't have a father like him or parents that were supportive, I would have been a gay prostitute for sure. On top of them just providing unwavering financial resources, they also gave me a lot of emotional support. I mean, much more than I deserved throughout the years. And, on top of that, my dad's just a really great guy. He's got great taste in film. He's an artistic guy, charismatic. He's a great storyteller. I'm blessed to have him as a father, and I definitely took him for granted more when I was younger, but now that I'm older, I'm very appreciative that I was blessed with the kind of family dynamic that I have, Frank Fridays. So with me, I don't know what's up with me health-wise. I know that I've been having like unexplained severe fatigue, where I'm crashing. Like I'll be up for a couple hours, then I'll just crash. I'm not posting on Instagram. I'm not really active on Twitter. Some things on Facebook, like I'll wake up, I'll read an article or two, and I'll just pass right back out. It's a bad time to be like that. I'm self-employed with Patreon. So there's an obligation to provide content every day, which is fine. I like content. I like making it. I have a good time doing it as well. But I also have the documentaries. So it's tough when I'm having this physical fatigue like that. I'm going to go to the doctor in a few days. Nico has a couple pediatrician appointments up in Santa Barbara next week. And I'm going to go. And I'm going to get blood tested, My dad has speculated that it might be mono. And I'm like, don't you only get that from kissing? He's like, yeah, so. I was like, oh, well, maybe I have that. And the only person that I've kissed is Karina, and she doesn't have mono. You're a bitch. What's that, Dad? We're talking about my health. You're a bitch. He never said that, but it'd be funny if he did. I can't even imagine my dad talking like that. He'd be like, you're a hoodlum. That's like his insult word. You're a hoodlum. And I'd be like, I am kind of a hoodlum. Okay, so anyway. Fatigue doesn't really matter. I mean, my day's starting now. This is when I'm going to work. Trying to introduce the new storylines, the exclusive ones. Do that in the beginning of the month. I want to do more content from the documentary that we're not using, or photographs or interviews or stuff like that. It seemed like people appreciated that, and I have so much of that content that I can offer it to different tiers. And oh shit, just said low battery. Let's see. We still got my third prison term. That's not close to being over. We still got Florida. We got China. What really happened? Psychedelics, juvenile delinquency. And then there's some more series, and I also want to get more guests on. So I think one of the main things, aside from my health, is, as I've talked about a lot recently, is learning how to get in a structure. And not just for Patreon, not just for what I do professionally. That's just a good way to live life, to have a nice structured routine. And I found that the most successful periods of my life, I've had structure like that. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to start getting in a better structure, better consistent sleep, everything like that. Hold myself more accountable. And you guys will benefit in return because it'll be more consistent content, which I have the ability to do more than I do. Recently, honestly, it's just been fatigue stuff. And it's like I'm not doing anything, Karina every day, like, let's go to the beach. We were doing that a couple weeks ago, and I don't have the energy. I'm tired all the time. Not really depressed. I have a small dick still. That hasn't gone away, but it's something I've learned to manage. I've learned to live with it. One thing that I have been researching a lot is UFOs. I don't know why. I've never been that kind of dude. There's some really interesting stuff going on. the Syrian holes. There's like these craters that have just appeared out in the tundra. The fact that all that money just got allocated for UFO task force. You know, that whatever that comet or asteroid that was from another solar system, it's called like Uma. All that shit's been fascinating. That's kind of what I've been doing, you know, in my spare time. That, and I've been getting bit by brown widows, which is like some tropical ancestor of black widow. Here's one right here. You can see it. Yeah. So, I mean, that's what I got going. But they've been biting me like a motherfucker. I think we might have to get this place sprayed. They're very, like, rare, but I guess they've been popping up in Southern California recently. And they're even more toxic than black widows, but it's like, I guess it's a confluence of factors when you get a bite. So it's like, it's more toxic, but the bite isn't as bad, but it hurts more. I don't fucking know. Google says so much conflicting shit. You know, it talks about, you know, sign up, you won't have to pay for anything. And then like the next day you get an invoice and they're telling you you're a lesbian now. Like, yo, it's $30 and you're lesbian. And you're like, what the fuck? Fucking hate meth. That's what you tell them. I'm not on meth, as one of some weirdo has mused. That's not true. If I was, I'd tell you, because I don't really give a fuck. No, I'm actually, as far as sobriety goes and everything, I'm still smoking a little bud, but man, I've been chilling. I've just been dealing with fatigue. That's honest to God what it is. I don't know what that's about, but I'd like to get it addressed. I haven't been working out because of my hand injury, and that might be going from like a very structured workout routine to nothing. That may contribute to it, or maybe it's my hep C, as a lot of people have said. Regardless what it is, someone said that I should get my hormone or my testosterone checked, that Karina would be happy. I have no problem in that regard. In fact, my testosterone is A1, and I get boners too much. Karina is surprised that I have nothing but solid crimes. Sex offender humor, that's where we're at. See, that's why I have to warm up. Imagine if I'd done that shit on like a YouTube video. Anyway, just waking up. I got some things. Oh shit, look at this spider. This spider, holy shit. It's a big one. That is like a really, really big one. Let's see if you can see it. Holy shit! I gotta kill that motherfucker. Holy shit, that's big. Did you guys see that? Ugh. I don't even feel safe here anymore. We need to get this place sprayed. Holy shit. Did you see the size of that? It's like the biggest one I've seen. Holy fuck, and it got away. Ugh. I'm gonna go roll it up now. All right, guys. I'll be doing a new prison video. See you soon. Palabra.